Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not going to go very far in his career, even if he sometimes talks about big plans. He prefers comfort and the familiar and tends to avoid difficult challenges or stressful situations at work. If stability and slow progress are okay for you, he'll usually keep things smooth and polite.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he finds it hard to handle the stress and often feels overwhelmed. He might withdraw, avoid the problem, or become emotionally upset rather than facing the issue head on. He's kind and polite, so he won't lash out at others, but he isn't good at bouncing back quickly.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he's friendly, warm, and very polite. He avoids arguments and tries his best not to upset anyone, so you won't find him getting into fights or drama. If teamwork and peace matter most to you, he's good company.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he'll mostly be happy for you and treat you with kindness. He isn't very competitive, so he's unlikely to feel jealous or try to bring you down. But overall, he respects your hard work and won't make things harder for you.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is not the type to secretly resent you if you earn more than him. Money and status are not so important to him, so he won't see your success as a threat. Still, you won't have to worry about hidden anger or competition. He values respect and peace more than ego.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is careful with how he handles money and pays attention to keeping things in order. He's not the kind to make careless or risky purchases and prefers to stick to a plan. If you want someone who is sensible about savings and planning for the future, he's a steady choice.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life that matches what he can truly afford. He's not interested in showing off or pretending to be richer than he is. Instead, he finds happiness in simple, beautiful moments and keeps life comfortable and safe.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open hearted and kind, happy to help and share with people he cares about. When it comes to money, he tries to balance thoughtfulness with generosity He won't waste it, but he's not stingy either. He believes in kindness and warmth, not holding back out of fear or selfishness.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money, preferring to keep things clear between you. You won't find him hiding, spending, or making secret plans with finances. He believes in talking things through calmly and tries to avoid arguments or drama over money issues.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't expect you to do it all alone. He likes things tidy and comfortable, so he won't just sit back while work piles up. He values fairness and wants the house to feel peaceful for everyone.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and even messy tasks like changing diapers. He doesn't just stand by and watch or give instructions. Instead, he pitches in and does his share. If you want a partner who shares real responsibility at home, not just supervises, he's a good choice.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and doesn't like to argue just to prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he listens quietly and wants things to stay peaceful. He cares more about keeping harmony than winning an argument.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and avoids saying hurtful things or acting aggressive. Even if he's upset, he won't lash out or try to hurt you with words. Instead, he may become quiet, withdraw, or need some space to calm down.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get upset or emotional quite quickly, especially when things go wrong or feel too stressful. He's sensitive and can become overwhelmed, leading him to withdraw or have mood swings rather than explode. If you're someone who likes steady support, you might find yourself working hard to keep the peace.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He values harmony and kindness, so it's important to him that you feel heard and respected. If you need someone who can apologize and move forward together, he is a gentle and honest partner.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He is gentle, caring, and wants you to feel safe and comfortable around him. If you set a limit or say you're not okay with something, he will listen and not push or argue. With him, your voice and comfort really matter.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, even though he won't get angry or push you. He's sensitive and can sometimes feel hurt or a little withdrawn if he thinks you don't want him close. If you reassure him with warmth and care, he'll understand and bounce back.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle your private moments with care and respect. He is gentle by nature and understands how important trust and privacy are, especially in close relationships. You won't have to worry about secrets being turned against you. With him, kindness and respect always come first.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values emotional connection, comfort, and harmony in his relationships. And he isn't the type to chase new excitement or flirt behind your back. He prefers building a safe and close bond with one person, and loyalty matters to him.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or controlling. He isn't the type to act jealous or be suspicious about where you are or who you talk to. Instead of trying to control you, he wants both of you to feel comfortable and respected.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares about your well being in a gentle way, wanting you to feel safe and happy. But he doesn't use this as an excuse to limit your freedom or make choices for you. His protection is about care, not control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes in sharing responsibilities and wants to be involved in raising the children from daily tasks to big decisions. He values fairness and cooperation, so he'll step in and do his part without needing reminders.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may not always stay completely calm as he is sensitive and can get emotional quickly. He won't shout or become harsh, but you might notice him getting flustered, withdrawing, or needing some quiet time to regain his balance. If you offer support and patience, he will do his best to be understanding and loving, even when things get a little tough at home.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He believes in kindness and respect, so he won't expect you to give up your dreams or identity just because you have kids. If you want to follow your passion, work, or spend time with friends, he will try to make that easier for you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now just to later ask you to give it up after having a child. He values peace, fairness, and your happiness, and he understands that your dreams and goals are important. He's not controlling or someone who changes his tune with big life events.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. His gentle and caring nature means he values close family bonds and wants everyone to feel comfortable and respected. He'll go beyond just being nice, listening to them, showing genuine interest, and helping out where he can. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will try his best to handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't like conflict, so he will avoid arguments and instead look for quiet ways to soothe the situation. While he might not be the bold defender, he will help you feel safe and gently guide things back to peace.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He isn't the type to demand that you act like a traditional, supportive wife just for show in front of his relatives. While he respects family traditions and likes things to run smoothly, he values your comfort and happiness too. His main goal is peace and kindness on both sides, not keeping up appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you quietly and gently, rather than staying out of it or siding with them. He isn't someone who loudly takes sides in front of everyone, but you'll feel his backing through calm words, extra care, and a willingness to listen to your feelings. He wants peace for everyone, so he may try to smooth things over instead of arguing, but he won't abandon you or make you feel alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy, but he does value keeping peace in the family and can find it hard to handle open conflict. If there's a disagreement with his mother, he won't blindly take her side, but he may not openly challenge her either. He won't leave you alone, but he prefers to solve problems softly.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values respect and privacy and prefers to keep personal matters between the two of you. You can feel safe knowing that your problems are respected and not turned into family gossip.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man is like living in a gentle, peaceful rhythm. He brings warmth, kindness, and genuine care, and everyday life feels comforting and safe by his side.